Okay, so today is Vesak according to the Tibetan calendar, which is the anniversary of the Buddha's birth, his enlightenment, and his passing away. So it's a very joyous day, a very happy day, because we think, of course, the Buddha's passing away is not a happy occasion, but it's, you know, both, well, his birth, his enlightenment, and his passing away are all part of the 12 special deeds of a fully enlightened being. So it's a day in which we have a lot of admiration for the Buddha and his qualities, and a lot of aspiration to generate those same qualities. And so it's a day of a lot of hope and optimism. And somebody wrote me recently and said, you know, well, I'll talk about this for the next few days in the BBC, but that somebody had said, Buddhists say, give up all hopes and fears. So therefore it's kind of pessimistic, you know, you give up all hope. I think what hope means in that kind of context is unreal expectations. We want to give up unreal expectations. But we look at a day as Vesak, and it's really a great day of hope for all of us, because if the Buddha could overcome his defilements and become fully enlightened, since we once hung out with the Buddha when he was just like us, you know, and he was able to eliminate his defilements, then we can do the same thing. So in that way, it's really a day of great hope and a great optimism, seeing the potential in ourselves to become Buddhas. But not only that, being able to look around to everybody here, including all of our aunts, and knowing that they too will become Buddhas. Okay? You know, because there's the Buddha nature, because the mind is empty of inherent existence, then it's possible for the defilements to be eliminated and the causes for Buddhahood to be created. Okay, so, you know, the Buddha didn't just show his 12 great deeds so that we worship and admire him, you know, because what is the Buddha doesn't need that. Okay, it's helpful for us to admire the Buddha, but not just for the sake of admiration, but because by admiring the Buddha, then we aspire to become like him, and we see that we have the nature that enables us to become like him. You know, so the Buddha did all of this, you know, to show us an example so that we would get on the horse and ride it, instead of sitting there sucking our thumb. Okay? So, you know, this is the kind of attitude we should have when we think of Vesak, and really think, you know, well, someday too, I'll sit down under my Bodhi tree. It might be out in the forest there, you know, maybe a white fir or a red fir or a tamarack, or, you know, and sit down and do the same thing and banish the defilements from the mind stream, and make ourselves into completely beautiful vehicles for the benefit of all beings.